up, guys? Dan, High Octane Productions. We are en route to Greenview Park in Pequannock. Pequannock. We are doing sound for the annual Pequannock Hoedown. Fun gig, little town festival kind of thing. Shamrock School of Rock is going to have bands playing from 11 to 2 to 5 p.m. is going to be Country Comfort. I am bringing 4 BassBoss VS21 subwoofers. We're going to do those in pairs on either side of the stage, and I am bringing 2 BassBoss DV12 Micromains. So we're gonna have a good time. We're supposed to have a 100 amp power drop, so that may mean that we'll have adequate power to do what we need to do today. It's never really sure how it's gonna go on any kind of outdoor gig. Been surprised plenty of times before where there's adequate power. We get there, there's like a 20 amp circuit with a 200-foot 16 gauge extension cord. So I'm pumped. I brought the DDJ SE2. There's been some tunes in between bands and changeover and downtime in between sets. Brought the Midas M32 full-size console. It's medium format. It's full-size to me. It's big. It's heavy. It's in the Gator G-Tour case. Weighs a ton. I got Tony T on this gig also. So I know I got a second set of hands to lift that thing onto the table because it's heavy. I can kind of do it myself. I have, but it's not good for me. Not necessarily because of the weight, but because of the size. It's a really awkward lift if you're trying to do it by yourself, and it's heavy, but more awkward than heavy. So I'm gonna drive. We're gonna get there, try to get a time lapse of the setup, get you guys some footage of the BassBoss system. I know that everybody's been asking for that, and haven't really been able to get too much of it just yet. All black cabinets don't photograph well at night either, so this is a daytime gig, so we should be able to get some good pictures and video and stuff of it. Anyway, pumped, gonna have some fun. See you guys when we get there. All right, we are here, we're setting up. I'm gonna try to do a time lapse of setup. It's kind of hot today, so I'm gonna get sweaty, but we're doing it. 4 VS21s, 2 DV12.
This is how we party.
hot. We're gonna set up the stage, get everything mic'd, get the amps up, and come back. Boop. All right, we're set up. We're running. Surprise! That's what happens when people unplug hot channels. So that was fun. We're in between the first band and the second band. I get some time lapse of it. BassBoss system went up great. Didn't bring the stage box. Oops. But yeah, everything's running great. We're playing a little filler music right now in between the School of Rock bands, and Country Comfort gets here probably about like 1. So once they're here, get them dialed in, and then I can kind of relax a little the rest of the day. System sounds awesome, plenty of power, having a good time. It's hot though, but. Country Comfort, whole new drum kit, all new vocal mics, basically everything changed. But we did keep some of the inputs the same. But they're almost ready to go. So waiting for the drummer to finish setting up, and it's go time. Play some filler music, having some fun. Alright, wrap up video of the Pequannock Hoedown. This part of the video I'm filming like, I don't know, 2 weeks later. The Canon G7X corrupted all the files I saved, basically from Country Comfort on. I had so much footage too. I mean, I had it set up on a stand out front for like the first set. So there's like an hour of footage that I can't import into the computer properly. It caused some kind of error saving it, so I don't know if it's file name problem or something like that. Maybe I can figure out a way to resurrect it. I'm gonna look into it. If I am able to get the content, I'll post another video, add a link to it. But for right now, this is all we got. That's why the last video, the only video, Country Comfort, was on my my iPhone 6S, which now is really old because the X came out and now the XS and all this other stuff, so we'll see. It's funny, my battery started going dead as soon as those came out. Anyway, really hot all day, super hot, like 88. I left the stage box here. Yep, I did that. I left the in and out stage box for the Midas in the garage. Oops, but not a big deal. We ran the M32 side stage. All the mics and monitors went into that, so we had to run a little bit more cable, just because instead of running to the middle of the stage where the stage box would be, we ran to the side of the stage where, so but we had plenty of cable with us and stuff, and it doesn't change anything the way the system sounded. So I just meant I was out front with an iPad instead of being out front in a tent with the M32 console like I like to be on these kind of gigs. It's just a super awesome feeling to be out front and be able to be stationed out there and really enjoy the music and hear every little nuance of it, be able to dial it in. iPad's awesome. The M32 app for the iPad's amazing, but it just doesn't have the same feel. So sound guys know what I'm talking about. BassBoss system. We ran 4 VS21s, 2 DV12 Micromains. I am continually blown away with how good this system sounds. It's incredible. I definitely could have done this system with 2 subs. 4 was way overkill, but I love having the headroom. But they were at like 25%. They were so low the whole day. But that's, we try to make a nice balanced system. But what was incredible was the tops, the DV12s. They just amazing. I keep saying how much I love them, and every time I use them, I love them more. They the 20-degree vertical dispersion, 120-degree horizontal dispersion becomes clearly evident when you're using them outdoors. I was easy 400 feet. I know I wrote 300 on the video. I don't want to be exaggerating. If somebody was figured out a way to count how many steps or time it took me to get to the stage, so I left that one at 300 plus, but it was probably closer to 400 feet at that point in the video. And it's just crystal clear. I mean, you can hear every single word, every single strum of the guitar, it's just amazing. And I mean, you don't lose anything over that 400-foot distance. Now, I'd previously done this gig with my Yorkville system, which was 4 LS808 subs, single 18, rear horn loaded. They actually sound really good for live sound. They're very heavy, very loud in the 70 to 80 hertz range, which is kind of right where the kick drum, the meat of the kick drum is. So, but yeah, these VS21s just crushed. But the biggest difference from the Yorkville system is definitely the tops. I was running E2152s, which are double 15 and a horn. We lovingly called them the refrigerators because that was the size of them. I think they were 160 pounds each. Just massive, enormous. And I've replaced those with a single 12-inch and a waveguide horn top. It's like comical when you walk up to the stage and you hear the amount of sound that's coming out at you, and you look up and there's this little tiny DV12. I love them, man. I really do. I can't say enough good things about them. Anyway, we're going on like 5 minutes here of this little wrap up part, so I'm gonna try to wrap it up here quick. You guys have any questions, comments, concerns, you want to reach out, need more info about anything, definitely leave it in the comments below. I will definitely get back to you. Subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna have a ton more videos coming. Turn on notifications, ring that bell. DJ Bar. And you know, check out BassBoss, man, definitely. If you haven't looked them up, check them out. They're amazing. I got a bunch more stuff coming up with them in the next couple months, so I'm gonna try to add a bunch more content, give you guys a better idea of what it's all about. But it's amazing. Okay, anyway, till next gig log, peace.